All right, guys. So here we go. Well, I'll unbox. I'll kind of just talk to you guys, just to kind of give you some background. So we got in contact with Thomas and Jean from Themeborne in Gen Con. We actually interviewed them. So the interviews, I'll put it right here so you guys can go check it out. But yeah, they kind of just chatted with us, and we were really interested in the demo that they were displaying. We didn't get a chance to play or see what the mechanics kind of look like. So that's something that we'll do later in the future. But the game looked pretty sick, and they were kind enough to send this copy over to us to unbox. So that's what we're doing right now. This one's actually the first official collaboration with PlayStation. I just kind of fucking spit. Official collaboration with PlayStation and Naughty Dog. So this is really cool to see, and it's based around the first game. So that's all we'll see in the box. So we'll see what this is, and this is just a standard version. So big reveal. Oh, that's kind of gas. I like the what's it called? Like the fungus, right? It's like a fungus. So this is pretty dope. I love the. I like the smell of it. I thought it was cool. And it's like the biggest rulebook that I've seen. Oh, that art's kind of sick. Yeah. So kind of put this aside here. We'll kind of go here. I like when the boxes kind of have these like little ledges here, and this huge mat too. So let's open this and see what this is. It's actually kind of huge. They have a playmat version of this. I like the playmats just because we play like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that, so we're like used to those. But I feel like for like board games, having like a nice solid just like cardboard, like really high quality mat is like always pretty cool, just because it's like it's a little bit more solid, it's a little bit more sturdy. It doesn't get as dirty as like a playmat, so this is really cool. I have no idea what any of these things mean. It kind of looks like a sort of like a miniature sort of. I don't know if you like move around or things like that, but this is really cool. It looks exactly the same as the one that they had at Gen Con, so I'm excited to know what all that stuff is about. That's pretty dope. You have like all the little like sewage and like the welcome back and like the cabins and stuff like that from the game. Let me see if I remember. And then I love the double layered cardboard like little character sheets. These are pretty dope. Obviously like there's some sort of like targets there and some like numbers and stuff like that. So they don't have a lot of like all the characters from the first game, but like some of the key ones. So we have Ellie, we have Joel, we have Tess, we have Tommy. Let me move this over there. We have Bill and Marlene. So 6 characters that you can play with, which is really cool. I assume that there's like different abilities. Yeah, like you can see like the different types of things that they have, which is pretty nice. I would assume like Ellie would be like a little bit more sneaky, like cunning. I like the art. The art's pretty dope. Again, it's like the similar style that they have for their other games, which is all like black and white, which is really, really cool. I think like it kind of stands out. This background right here for this new table for the new studio is actually pretty cool. It like makes it pop. There's like little details where like it looks dirty and like messed with, and I think it's really cool. It looks really nice. I'm excited to play this. I like the characters. Not a lot of characters. It's pretty dope. Again, I love the double layered cardboard things. These are pretty sick. So, all right, so we have a bunch of dice, and it looks like they have like the little compartments, which is always welcome. So we have this, we have this, and then there's like L shape. We have some tokens. Ooh, I like the design on the token. It kind of follows like the sort of like fungus like pattern. Looks pretty cool. We have some like character tokens. I think in the special edition or the limited edition, there's like miniatures, but this one didn't have miniatures because it's not the limited edition one. But this one's really cool. I don't know what these are. We have some sort of like resources maybe, and then these are the little target things, I assume for like maybe bullets. I'm not sure. These are really nice though. Yeah, these are like engraved. It's not just like a design kind of like printed on there. So we kind of could. So yeah, these are pretty dope. I like it. It's like not an overwhelming amount of things packed in here, which is really nice. It's really welcome. So I assume it is a pretty easy, pretty standard play. We have more die, which these are really cool. Different colored targets. I'm not sure what those are about. And then we have the character die. Is it just for... Oh yeah, it's just character dies. Like Marlene gets seen. Maybe like you rolling these to do like what are you doing, like damage or like what's going on with the character crit. Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, these are pretty dope. These are chunky dice, which I like them.
Dude, this is fucking awesome. How can people get a copy of this?
It's pretty sick. Yeah, so the people at Themeborne were kind enough to send us an extra copy, and it's right here. And you can win it. It's super easy. All you have to do is just let us know in the comments down below what your favorite moment was from the first game. And I think my favorite moment, just to let you guys know, was before we actually played the game. We were at the release of The Last of Us, and I think that like we stayed up all night to play it, and then I believe the first like scene with like Joel and his daughter, we started bawling. Like we were playing it 2 screens at the same time, side by side, and we were both just like absolutely losing it. So that was my favorite moment. What's your favorite moment? And you could be entered to win this copy right here.
Damn, can I enter to win?
We'll see about that.
All right.
Yeah. You have these theme dice here as well. These are pretty dope. They're like, they have like little divots. So it's like the designs like actually engraved into the die, which is really cool. Let's look at these designs. Starting weapons, camps, Fedra quarantine zones, special abilities, upgrade weapons, craft items, just regular items. There's like the little backpack. I think it's Ellie's backpack. And that's it. All right, so let's kind of look at some of these art. It's pretty sick. So we have some sugar, some explosives, some alcohol, blades. I think, are these not? Well, it's like original art, so I don't think it's the same ones from like the game, but it's very similar. So like the blades and like the bindings and stuff like that. So if you played the original game, which I'm assuming you have, and if you haven't, why not? Yeah, you get to craft like Molotovs and throw bricks at people. I don't know, you can throw bricks at people in the game, so I could assume that you probably throw something in the board game. So we have some guns, revolvers, some 9mm pistols, shotguns. We have pipes, baseball bats, and then special ability: stealthy, dependable, relentless, attune, listening around, ferocious, contact thorough, fireflies, gate intel, university. Okay, so you have to be like certain locations to like get certain perks. Junkyard, one use. These are campsites. Okay, I can see some more guns, events that are happening. I think from what I understood from the game, you kind of work together to like defeat the boss. I think there's like bosses that you fight, and they kind of flip to like reveal. So it'd be really interested once we actually get to play test this to like figure out like how it works, like what's the best strategy. And that's something that we'll do in a future video for sure, just have like a deeper overview. So if you are liking how this game looks, definitely stick around, hit subscribe, and be sure to kind of just follow what we're doing for when we release that video. So that's gonna be really cool. I really like the art. Again, everything's kind of black and white if you're following like the theme, like the dice, the cards, the art, the box. All right, discard threat token. I'm not really sure what these are, but let's just look at okay, like we start to see like moments from like the game. So like the sniper sort of kind of tell right there. That's pretty cool. Again, look at this art. It's pretty sick. I think these are the action, like tells you how to play. Location center. I like the graffiti again, like the art of this is like pretty cool. Turn over now. Kind of tells you how to play. Different art for some of them, like the lakeside. So these are like locations. We set the locations like in the board. So yeah, these are pretty dope. Dude, I like the smell. It smells so good. Like my favorite part is just like getting to smell like all the. That's kind of weird, but we're gonna keep it in there. So yeah, this is again, the art's pretty dope. I like the black and white style. Like there's no color into it. It just simplifies everything, but it makes you pay attention to all the little details because they kind of stand out. So again, not an overwhelming amount of things in the box. These are pretty good, and then it kind of just comes together. Like if you want to like repackage it and separate like the cards there's like an additional slot, so that's always welcome. And yeah, this is pretty great. We looked at the components of the game, so let's actually set it up and kind of figure out how it looks like once everything's in place. So that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, guys, so we set the game up as if we were going to play a game. So the size of where everything is kind of laid out, I really appreciate that because it doesn't. There's some games where like it takes like huge amount of space, and this is pretty great. Sits 6 people, and yeah, it looks freaking awesome. Like you can get to see like all the pieces kind of stand out. Again, everything's black and white, so like my first instinct would be where's the color, but everything's so cohesive and it looks really nice. They did a really great design, a really great job at the design for all these pieces where like everything stands out, everything's very vibrant, which is really hard to execute on a completely black and white game. So this looks pretty sick. Again, my favorite part of it is just the double layer boards. I'm a huge fan of that. And then again, I love the art. So can't wait to get to play this and get to play test it for you guys. And show you kind of how it works. How does this game play? Is it similar to the video game? That was the unboxing for The Last of Us Escape the Dark by Themeborne. Once again, if you guys really enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to be entered to win this copy right here, all you have to do is just let us know what your favorite moment was from the video game, and that's it. That's all you have to do to be entered this copy of this game. Yeah, I'm really excited to get to play it and to just see what your favorite moment was. So thanks again, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.